the one thing we talked about in here, which is specifically for the boys, is this notice board, so they can display their artwork and put their Makaton signs up.
Yeah.
Where are you going to put that?
I'm going to put that over the fireplace, so that really does become more of a feature for the room. So it's a great big notice board. In fact, it's here, and it's metal, so that it will be magnetic. Yeah. And it's got a lovely
image. It's got an image on it already.
Yeah. It's got a cookery image on it, and that's going to look pretty spectacular up there.
And then you have little magnetic things that attach.
Exactly.
And then so they can move them around.
Exactly. Be quite interactive, and then I've got their artwork going on as well.
And much more friendly to the boys to have magnets than to have stick pins.
Yeah, or
blue
tack.
Yeah, they can do it themselves.
Yes, exactly.
Fantastic. Right. Earlier, Emma's kitchen and dining room looked like this. The acid yellow was a bit extreme. And the layout and decor really didn't make the most of the room's key features. The kitchen had plenty of units, but not enough workspace. And the blue cupboards and tiles were decidedly 80s. It needed a bit of Barker magic. Now the colour palette is much more conducive, with a rich chocolate on the far wall, glossy white units and warm wood furniture. Linda's reconfigured the dining area so the new mango wood table is a focal point for family meals. And she's taken full advantage of the large space by adding a cool breakfast bar and stools.
Pop yourself over there. When we came for the very first visit, we noticed that the fridge was covered in magnets. Rather than have an explosion of magnets everywhere, we've gone to a company called Beyond the Fridge, OK? £135. You can pop your information and your notes underneath there, but you can also add your own.
Yeah.
And it just keeps the magnets safely contained and makes them a kind of an interesting art feature rather than just a scattergun explosion all over the place. So she'll be happy with that?
Yeah, no, fantastic. I think it's great.
Good.
Bea wanted a brand new modern kitchen, and she'd already started thinking about what she'd like. Black worktops, white units, and a black and white floor. So we've given Bea the kitchen of her dreams. The modern units and appliances look ultra stylish. In the new dining area, there's blue tongue and groove panelling, and a new table with room for them all to sit down together. Before the makeover, the kitchen looked like this. They'd been let down by a dodgy kitchen company and were very disappointed with the units they ended up with, which were substandard. The panelling gave the kitchen a gloomy feel. It was crying out for a splash of colour. Now it's got one. The kitchen's been transformed into a sleek and practical one. The wood panelling's been rejuvenated with a New England feel, and the whole effect is so much more modern.
Magnificent. Excuse me, right, Ben, let's check out the kitchen. Now, you said you wanted to give them something a lot more young and funky. How do you choose a kitchen that's still going to look on trend in a couple of years' time?
We've done that with the colours on this, so we've got monochrome colours, which are always going to be timeless, essentially.
Right.
So the interchangeable things in this room, if they wanted to update it in the future as trends change, would be things like the furniture and the finishing touches, the accessories. So because we've kept it monochrome, it's very, it's very durable in terms of time.
So what are the accessories that you're going to sort of funky it up with now?
So, reds.
Wow.
Reds, the accessories are all red, so it's a real big splash and hit of colour in the room.
Yeah, so we've got our table.
Because it is so monochrome, you do need that real big punch of colour, So that's what we're running with. So all the accessories, all the toast of the kettle, it's all red, so lovely little splashes of colour dotted around the kitchen.
I like it.
Right, well, it's all coming together. It's beautiful so far. If there was ever a space that needed an overhaul, it was this one. For the utmost in cosmopolitan chic, Ben's opted for a colourway of pillar box red, charcoal and white. He's gone for glossy black splashbacks, There's a stylish new hob and cooker and an extensive range of units in a slick ash finish. Kate and Dan's fridge freezer was a keep me and fits perfectly into the new scheme. Ben stuck to this loft apartment style with a retro round dining table and a mural of the New York skyline. It's a contemporary, cool look for a young couple. Let's hope they like it.
Well, loads of cupboards. You've got the new sink, and then we've given you some new appliances as well. So a funky new kettle and a blender, all in the red.
We've got a nice magnetic board up here now, so when you write your shopping list for Dan, you can just stick it up there and you can pop up and get it for you.
Or the to-do list.